Hey guys, I just want to share with you a little bit about why I use and work with the tools like Ayurveda or Human Design, and how I see it, how it, what role it plays in our life and in our healing. Because I think these systems, they can be really, really helpful in understanding who we are in this life, as in not who we ultimately are. But what I mean is how this body-mind is, what is it made of? How does it relate to life? What does it bring to life? And how does it engage with and respond to life? And what is its essence? Rather than it being yet another self-identification. Because I think that can be a trap, especially when you're on a healing journey, or when you're, recovering from whatever ailments it is that you're experiencing right now. It's really important to not go down the route of, oh, I'm a Vata, therefore, I'm kind of fragile and all of these things. Or I don't have the generator energy, so I absolutely have to rest and I have less energy, because it can very quickly come into this, unknowingly even, into this poor me kind of self-identification and limitation. And I think this is my point that I'm trying to make, is that all of these systems, they're not there to give us another identification of this is who I am and this is what I can't do, but they're more so to bring about how this body-mind functions to its highest ability and what it needs to do that, to bring everything it's got to the table and to this life. So when I, for example, talk about not having the generator energy as a manifestor, projector or reflector, that is not a limitation, that's a gift. Just as much as the generator energy is a gift. It's just different energy, it's a different constitution. And if you use these tools to just fully experience yourself and understand yourself, because both Human Design and Ayurveda, for example, they're all about the experience. It's like a map that you can follow and see, yes, this is true for me, or this is not true for me. They are not the thing. They are not the ultimate. They are just something that you can experiment with and see. See how that affects you when you are living according to those principles as to how you've been living before. And it really makes clear when you are living out of your conditioning and when you are actually in your own true nature, which is what Ayurveda is all about. It's all about your true nature, your nature. Ayurveda and the principles, the 5 elements, it's just all about showing you which elements you mostly bring to the table and which are your gifts, and what do these elements need to be in balance, to be as harmonious as they possibly can be. And when they are, well, that's when you're boundless. That's when you're it. And so I just want to say, don't see these as, oh, you're this, so therefore you're that, or you're that type, therefore you must be like ABC. These are all really just ideas that you can experiment rather than tapping in the dark. I don't know what to try first. Well, here's Human Design or here's Ayurveda. this seems to be your type, if that's what you want to call it. And that's what you can do. This is, this is how you work in the world. That's why they're there. Go and experiment and explore that. You're not in the blind anymore. You're not in the dark anymore, but you actually have some kind of guidance. But see for yourself if that's true. It's always a reflection process. Always seeing if it resonates or not. Yeah, let's not fall into the trap of another identification or poor me kind of, of any kind of limitation, because that's not what this is about, and it can happen so sneakily. Sometimes we're not even realizing that's what we're doing, and therefore we're perpetuating our suffering and actually blocking our energy, our life force, and our healing. If that's what needs to happen right now. Okay.